the next time we'll be on the roof will be to do the vent system for the plumbing, and which might happen, that should happen this week. If you watch any of our videos, I probably would have told you it happened last week. I don't know, whatever, here we are. Anything new about that? Nah! It's been one of those holidays, you know. So I hope everyone had a great Christmas, holiday, whatever you want to call it. Tuesday was one of those days that Chelsea calls survival days. I was like, we need to have a name for this. She said, that's a survival day. And I was like, that's appropriate. One thing that's good is that once we get past, you know, first the rough-in inspections for the plumbing and electric, except for like doing a whole bathroom and building a house, you know, all the stuff here and there that you need to do to finish the stuff, installing cabinets, installing a sink, installing drywall, borders, you know, trim, all that stuff, ceiling. We've all done it. We've done it before. Insulation. We've done it before. So I'm very excited to get to that part. So we'll try to knock this out ASAP. I'm gonna dry fit the rest of the drain system. When I used to watch some other people, and I'll be talking with Chelsea, and I'm like, man, why is it taking so long on this one project on their house or whatever? And yeah, forgive me. Everything takes longer than you think it's going to, and how it might seem on the other side of things. So, anyways. We got one fitting in yesterday for the washing machine, and yeah. All right, can you hold this? That looks good. Okay. Put it down. Higher. That shit right there. Too high.
I did not know that stuff did not need to slope that much. Seems like everything should slope more. I don't know anything, I'm not a plumber. But I feel like it should go down.
How far is it gonna go? Into the ground?
Yeah.
None of front.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's gotta be mainly, I have to look it up actually. But mostly just like 1/4 of an inch, a foot. But each pipe is different. It's got to slope accordingly because it goes downhill.
Mm-hmm.
But if it slopes too much, then the liquids will go faster than the solids.
Mm-hmm.
And then they won't go. Because you kind of want everything to go. And then once it hits like 45 degrees, it's like smooth sailing.
Mm.
But yeah, it's got to slope gradually.
Sounds like witchcraft. Just all down into the ground. That's why I'm not a plumber. Just down here feeling like a gremlin. No flattering angles with the GoPro when you're in less than 4 feet of space, that's for damn sure. Ready. Very nice. I feel like I'm filming a ghost hunting series or something.
Are you not?
I didn't think I was. Is there a ghost down here?
I don't know. Every time I saw this damn island pipe, I was like, what? I mean, I didn't say it verbally or anything, but like my soul was like, I don't know. I was like, oh, that's. Upside down, upside down. I'm at the first last time I did it. Actually, I don't know if it's going to work, but boom.
Boom. Shakalaka.
Like, where'd this go?
And scene.
I mean, I don't know about plumbing, but I think that's a pretty good job.
Look at all that you did. I don't know anything about plumbing, but it looks legit to me. I feel like I'm in school in New England in the winter, and I'd go to school in the dark, and then I'd leave school and it would be dark. Because it's like, oh, I went to work, do some plumbing. Actually, it was light, so this is not a great simile, but it's about to be very dark. Oh, look, the sunset, and it's dark. That's what I was trying to say. My story wasn't very good. Whatever, don't judge me.
Judging.
It's been a long day.
We've had a few people ask us what made us decide on a pellet stove instead of a wood fire stove, and there's a few reasons why we did. The first is how efficient a pellet stove is as a heater. It's anywhere from 70 to 83% efficient in producing heat, which is on par with an electric furnace. A wood-burning fireplace is only 25% effective. A wood fire stove can technically get up to 80% effective. The second reason is that a pellet stove offers the ability to connect to a thermostat and maintain a consistent temperature digitally without needing to manually add logs. And third, buying a pellet stove comes with a nice tax credit where we live, so we went with that option. We think a pellet stove is a nice balance between rustic charm and modern features, so we think it'll be a great fit for us. We're temp installing it for now to keep the house warmer while we work on it until it's time for the permanent installation.
Oh my gosh, my hands are so cold.
I got really cold out here very fast.
That's why we're setting this up.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is so low. We're gonna get another. Another flip. And of course, I missed something.
It's not too bad. Oh my gosh, we turned it on. Stuff's happening. Can't really see.
this stuff's happening. There it is.
It's on fire! Just kidding, that's what you want it to do.
Look at it. Look at it. Somehow, someway, at the very end of the year, we had a set of beautiful, calm, clear days up here on the mountain. But with the wind hovering around 4 miles per hour, we decided it was time to finally finish installing the fascia. We didn't rest on our laurels for too long, though it did feel fantastic finally getting that last piece up. The real goal of the day was to get paint on it. With a black roof, we went with a soft, dark gray called Black Berry by Benjamin Moore. It complements without being matchy-matchy, and it's warmer than a true black, which helps soften the overall look of the fascia. I will say, painting is a great activity, by the way. There's instant payoff, it isn't too physically taxing. I mean, the worst part was going up and down the ladders and having burning shoulders from lifting the roller up over and over again. But doing the first coat made us decide that we really needed to put caulking around the fascia boards so that you couldn't see the sienna-colored zip behind it. So Brian had to go back up and add the sealant around the boards, and then I would follow up with the paint. And that was all in one day, but we knew we needed to do a second coat.
All right, let's see what's going on. Chelsea in here. How do you do this? We gotta get a new lens, so I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah, we need to look at it.
So today is painting fascia day, and ideally the flashing will be done on the roof. So the next time we'll be on the roof will be to do the vent system for the plumbing, and which might happen, that should happen this week. If you watch any of our videos, I probably would have told you it happened last week. I don't know, whatever. Yeah. Anything new about that? Nah! Yesterday was the nicest day. We got a big chunk of it done. We did the first coat of paint on the fascia. I did put a little bit of sealant around where there's gaps. Happy New Year, everybody. There's Chelsea.
Put on sunscreen because I continue to get sunburned.
Dude, your face was so red this morning. Oh, it is still. Yeah, so today we were gonna take off from working. It's a new year. And then we're like, nah. We got to get this stuff on the road. So we still have some stuff to do on the roof, and yeah, once we finish that, I think we're done with the roof for now. There's some stuff that I probably should have done to tweak it to make it a little better, like the corners and stuff, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So just don't want the bird to, I'm not really afraid of a bird making a nest right now here, or wasps. Maybe someday. Just gotta make sure that they can't do that. So we have these pieces of flashing here. A little bit of flashing, and it's gonna go right up there on the top. So not too bad. It's a pretty interesting concept, but basically we put these are called Z closures. We screw those on here, and then the flashing, basically, if this gap is big enough, this gap will slide right in there, slide onto the Z closure, and then I rivet it in there. So on the instructions it said Well, you know, I'm not gonna lie, man. I just glanced at those constructors. I read them about a month ago, and now I just glanced at them, and I'm like, yeah, it's good enough. That's what the theme of this build is.
Yep.
Good enough for Chelsea and I. You know, every once in a while we get a comment, and so I'm like, oh, you should have done this, should have done that. Well, I mean, you're watching the video, so that means that happened in the past.
Finally finishing up the roof has been a major milestone. We started installing the I-joists all the way back in August. In September, we were installing the roof sheathing, and it wasn't until November that we had installed the majority of the metal roofing. And honestly, it feels like we've been putting up fascia for years now, so. Needless to say, we are very excited to not be going up on the tall ladders outside of the house for a while. We'd like to thank our subscribers, Patreon supporters, and YouTube members. Having people cheering us on along the way has been incredible, especially during the lows after Christmas. If you like what you see and want to support us, consider hitting that subscribe button. Want to do more? Head to the description box below and become a patron or YouTube member. You'll get access to weekly behind-the-scenes newsletters, super secret line up the star emojis, and we hope to start live streaming this year as well. 2024 is going to be a big year. Join us in the journey.
There she is. Facing it. Jazzy. Say hi to the YouTubes. Going straight to her bowl. Where's my food? Very demanding girl. Hi. Hi, YouTube.